Welcome to my cryptocurrency essentials video, and I'm going to help you get started with your crypto investment journey. Some of the basic concepts to understand about cryptocurrency, there's three main things: blockchain confirmations, your public and private key, and the fees. The blockchain confirmations is just what's going on behind the scenes. Every time you buy, sell, or send crypto, that's called a transaction. And the software behind the scenes is confirming and validating that. So that is a staple in the crypto technology. So this could take a few minutes or it's to a few hours. This is why you have different blockchains and different cryptocurrencies, because the software is different between the different cryptocurrencies. So some can be faster, other can be slower. Some can be more expensive, others can be cheaper. So in addition to your blockchain confirmations, then you have what is called a public and private key. Your public and private key, there are two separate things. You can think of your private key more so as a password that no one has access to, and your public key is your address that you use to send or receive crypto from, to or from. The last aspect are fees. When you send crypto, that will come with a fee. You just can't send crypto for free. It's part of how crypto works, and each transaction may have a small fee. As I said before, depending on the network that you're on, it could be more expensive or cheaper. So these are just three things you should keep in mind when we're interacting in the blockchain and cryptocurrency space. Next, the next thing that you think of when you think about buying crypto is, well, where am I going to put it? And essentially you have two places, which is a hot wallet and a cold wallet. A hot wallet is something that is online or on the internet. That could be something like the exchange that you bought it from, or a web app like MetaMask or Coinbase Wallet, which are both apps and web plugins that allow you to access your funds just directly from the internet. A cold wallet is a physical device. It kind of resembles a flash drive, and you use a software to connect with that hardware, but your hardware essentially becomes your private key that you use to access your wallet. Some examples of that are like Ledger or Trezor. Those are both hardware physical wallets. So the first place that I ever bought crypto was Coinbase. So I think that's a very good place for beginners to start. And then another exchange is Binance or Binance US. They recently got into a little trouble, so it's a little different now, but Binance US is still a good place to buy and sell cryptocurrency. However, you may need to use Coinbase alongside with it. So you would initially you would link your bank account to Coinbase, and then you would deposit money to Coinbase where you can buy your cryptocurrency, and then you can send that to a different exchange like Binance US, or send it to your cold or hot wallet. So I would recommend using a combination of both, of Coinbase and Binance US, or another exchange, or another hardware or software wallet. Another way that you can buy and sell crypto is on a decentralized exchange. So this is a derivative of crypto, meaning that there's for example, Uniswap is a cryptocurrency, but the functionality of Uniswap is a decentralized exchange. So if you go to Uniswap's website, you would link your wallet, which could be hardware or software wallet, and then you're able to directly swap or trade your crypto to buy or sell different cryptos. So the difference between a centralized exchange and then a decentralized exchange is that it's more so an application to directly access the network versus a middleman who's handling the transactions. When you use a decentralized exchange, your transactions are happening directly on that blockchain versus going through a third party or middleman. So when you think about cryptocurrencies, you have Bitcoin, which is the main one that people think about. And then everything else other than Bitcoin is called an altcoin or alternative cryptocurrency. In addition to your Bitcoin and altcoins, you have stable coins. And stable coins essentially reflect the same price as a US dollar, as your typical currencies that you're used to now. So stable coins, the price does not fluctuate by much, and it should be close to the fiat value, which and then NFTs. NFTs they stand for non-fungible tokens, and it really just refers to an image or just a digital asset that's stored. It's not a coin, it's not a token, or it's not a coin, but usually refers to a digital asset that's stored on the blockchain. The price does fluctuate, but the price is determined just by the supply and demand of that individual asset. When you're creating so assuming you're using a website like Binance US or Coinbase, there is going to be a sign-up process. So first you would select that exchange and then you register your account. Doing that is just providing your normal information like your name, date of birth, email address, and then you would need to do a second step, which is usually verifying your identity and then adding a bank account. The process of verifying your identity on a website is called KYC, or Know Your Customer. That's pretty standard in this space. It's just so that you are following the regulatory standards that are set in place. And then just some tips for when you're operating in this space is you want to start small, meaning you really don't want to throw all your money in as soon as you get started. I feel like, especially for a beginner, start with something that you're comfortable with, and then over time you can add maybe once or twice a month. Do you do your own research? Just because someone talks about it or someone tells you it's a good idea to buy, you won't really be able to fully accept the risk or believe in your investment unless you do your own research. So that's just part of the investment strategy. If you're just buying because someone else tells you to buy, more than likely you won't have the conviction to hold on through the good and bad. You have to find your own reason of why you're holding this asset or why you're buying. The next thing is don't FOMO, meaning just because someone's flocking to it or everyone's flocking or talking about just because everyone's flocking or talking about a certain cryptocurrency like Doge or Sheep, you shouldn't just go crazy and just buy because everyone else is doing, and you're fearing that you're going to miss something. That's usually a very quick way to lose money. So be patient. There's opportunity every single day. And then the last one, HODL, which just means you're supposed to hold on for dear life is kind of what that means. But it's really just to have a long-term mindset. Crypto is a very new space, so it's extremely volatile. So you can expect there to be a lot of ups and downs. But over time, if you pick a very good project, then the chances are in your favor that you'll have a very nice return, given you hold on for a few years. All right, that's the end.
Great. You know, this one, we should add music to be like, hold on.